Welcome to another week of Journey of One. This is a show where I travel around and do cool things around cities that I live nearby and see any cool things to go do and places to experience. It's called Journey of One because oftentimes I'll be doing it on my own, but that doesn't mean that always I won't have anybody accompany me. Sometimes the best way to experience something is when you're on your own, because then you don't have to be distracted by everybody else's plans and trying to figure out what they want to do versus what you want to do. Just kind of go do what you want to do, see what you want to see. It's a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. Let's begin the journey. This week's journey takes me to San Pedro, located south of Los Angeles in the South Bay area. One of the things San Pedro is known for is being a fishing community, but that's just one of many things that you could find there, such as being next to the LA port, which is one of the biggest shipping ports in all of the United States. In addition to the harbor, San Pedro was also a very important military site for many years. So first I visited the Fort MacArthur Museum and Park, which is located in the Point Fermin area of San Pedro. Point Fermin is located at the end of San Pedro, with cliffs and beautiful rocky beaches. And it's here that Fort MacArthur was placed to guard the harbor. Fort MacArthur was a U.S. Army artillery site, which was built in 1914 and was active until about 1974. Control of Fort MacArthur has since passed to the U.S. Air Force and is now a museum where you can go visit and explore the batteries and artillery units that used to be stationed there. The museum and park are open to the public and a great place to take a walk and enjoy the history. Fort MacArthur is also located next to the Korean Friendship Bell, which was given to the U.S. by Republic of Korea in honor of the American bicentennial on July 4th, 1976. It is a very beautiful sight, and on a personal note, my father was one of the men who rang the bell for the first time during its presentation ceremony. The Korean Friendship Bell and the Angels Gate Recreation Center have been the site for many film locations, including this basketball court, which you may recognize. Next, I went to Cabrillo Beach in San Pedro to visit the Cabrillo Marine Aquarium. It is named after Juan Cabrillo, a Portuguese explorer who was known for being the first to explore the coast of California. On this day, the effects of El Niño were in full force, causing near hurricane force winds and rainstorms throughout the day. At the Cabrillo Marine Aquarium, they were having their 2016 Whale Fiesta. Due to the weather, their live music had to be brought indoors, but it had the nice effect of keeping everybody entertained as they walked around. Hence the name of the Whale Fiesta. They had many whale exhibits going on, like these actual whale fossils. They also had some neat whale trivia. See how many of these you can answer without Googling it. I got about 2 out of 4. And they also showed that if you were small enough, you could swim through the aorta of a blue whale, which is not all that unbelievable when you see the size of their actual bones, and this is just a gray whale, which is not nearly as big as a blue whale. Speaking of size comparisons, here's how a human compares to the different sizes of whales. As anyone who's been to a whale fiesta knows, you gotta have a lot of things for kids to do. In this room, they actually had face painting going on. I've actually been visiting this aquarium since I was a young kid, when I used to walk here and visit with my grandpa. This touch tank has always been one of my favorite features that they have there. They also have a variety of other exhibits, like these feeding sea slugs, these giant lobsters, and these aptly named sleepy sharks. Oh, this little fish jamming. I wonder what he was listening to. Okay, sorry about that. I had to indulge myself. To make it up to you, I'll leave you with a little bit of zen watching these moon jellies. Next, we visited the Exploration Center and Aquatic Nursery. The Exploration Center was a cool place where you can get a hands-on and up-close look at sea life. They had fossils and a lot of aquatic sea life that you could see under a microscope. My favorite thing was probably the recreation of the Millennium Falcon escaping the asteroid from Empire Strikes Back. The aquarium's aquatic nursery is a research laboratory for young scientists to learn about marine life. I think it's pretty cool to see the actual research taking place and that the young scientists get to learn. And so ends this week's journey. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you again next week.